So, hello everyone. Welcome to the new moon in Leo courageous readings. For those of you not familiar with the secret code name events, they are purchased by individuals. Each of the secret code names is purchased by individuals via the link in my Etsy shop below. And once they purchase them, I reach out to them via Etsy and say, hey, I got you. Your secret code name is fill in the blank. Right? So that they know what secret code name is theirs. It's their personal reading. The beauty of these secret code names is that anybody can resonate to one in divine time whenever it's meant to cross your path. There's most likely a message in there for you. All right. So even if it's not your personal purchased reading, if this message has crossed you and you were drawn to it, there's most likely a message in here. All right. These ones today, I am using my Wisdom of the Oracle cards, I'm using my Shaman Dream Oracle cards, and I'm using my Power of Love cards. All right, with that said, we are going to get started. This is secret code name Iolite. So we are going to get right into it. Iolite, by the way, is a wonderful third eye chakra stone. And if you are not familiar with its properties, I would definitely take the time to Google it. And if you are able to get yourself one at a reputable local crystal holistic shop, I would recommend it. Iolite is a great crystal. So here we go. Secret code name Iolite. And those who would resonate to this message, this healing and divine time, because new moons are all about manifestation and Leo is all about courage and authenticity, which is what we are focusing on today. So, Spirit, please. What are we manifesting that we need to be courageous through, calling in our light for? It's been a pattern. Oh, I'm being told to keep it in reverse. Okay. Okay. TikTok on the bottom. Happy on top. All right. So you're consciously aware of the fact that you either want to be happy right now and need to unlock it, and time is fucking ticking. Okay. This is like my Saturn card. Time's ticking. And time, to be fair, is just another way of saying alignment. Divine timing is divine alignment. It is time when you align with it. That's when. That's timing. We've got By the Book, which is all about the 12 universal laws. Fork in the road in reverse and flexible in reverse, which means there is no other choice. Fork in the road means there's a choice. There's no choice right now. What Spirit is usually pretty flexible about, it's not. It's being rigid as fuck. There is no other time. Like whatever time you thought you had, time's up. It's manifestation time according to the 12 universal laws. And you're going to face whatever your energetic alignment is. You're going to face whatever your energetic alignment is. If you want to be happy, then you have to unlock happy within the self. You have to be willing to choose it and create it and take actions in alignment with it. It's not just going to show up. You've got to make it happen. You've got to make it happen. You want to be happy. You have to have the hard conversations. You have to take the hard actions and make the hard choices and know that it's because your happiness is worth everything and you're not willing to sacrifice your happiness. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to unlock it. You've got to unlock it. Spirit's being a hard ass with you. Because you're not seeing. That might be why your secret code name is Iolite with your third eye. Because you're not seeing it. Call in Archangel Uriel. Put your hand to your heart and heart chakra and repeat after me if you would. Archangel Uriel, I call you into my being to shine light in my dark places where I have refused to see. Archangel Uriel, I call you into my being to shine light in my dark places where I have refused to see. Thank you, thank you, thank you in the highest. For you, I am eternally grateful. Oh, and that's what's on the bottom of the deck, gratitude. as I'm moving it, right? There's something you're not seeing. 12 universal laws. They are always working without fail. Without fail. They are perfect by divine design. They are not flawed. There is no exceptions. And there is nothing in our universe beyond these laws. Nothing outside of their realm. Nothing outside of their touch. Everything functions within those 12 universal laws. The law of gender is essentially the law of yin and yang, masculinity and femininity within the self. The duality, right? And yet there's the law of oneness. The masculine and the feminine are not separate. They're meant to be in union, one. Everything is by the book. We are all masculine and feminine, and we are all an individual one. We all have energy. We all vibrate. Everything is relative. Like, think about the 12 universal laws. Look them up. Look them up. And know, because of the law of oneness, if you can master one, the understanding of one, you will master all of them. If you can master one, you will master all of them. I always tell people, when all else fails, the law of relativity, it could always be worse. The law of relativity, it could always be worse. If you can remember that in the worst of fucking moments, if you could be like, well, you know what? It could be worse. It could be worse. Yeah, I might have to leave this person, but it could be worse. I could be staying. Yeah, I've got $100 in my bank account, but it could be worse. I could have $1. Hell, I could be in the negative. You know what I mean? It could always be worse. Yeah, the United States fucking sucks, but I could be living somewhere else. It's not as great. Yeah, it's fucking hot right now on XYZ, but you know what? I could be in Antarctica freezing my fucking ass off and dying. Frostbite cold, like it could be worse. Right? Law of relativity. Master that. Master that. And know that it can always be better. Like, yeah, this is great, but I could do better. Yeah, this energy is wonderful and I love it. I can make it even bigger. Goes both ways. Goes both ways. Never settle, right? Never settle. That's too many. So what guidance card above all others, Spirit, please, for secret code name Iolite and those who would be drawn to it in divine time? What guidance? Overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. card number 43. So here we go. Too much, overwhelm, and plenty. All right, overflow. It says, Iolite. So many good things are headed your way or are already occurring in your life right now, yet you may be thinking that they're not possible or you're not worthy of them. Abundance is everyone's natural state before we project our restrictions on it, defining what it means, who has it, who gets it, and so forth. Right now, take yourself out of your conditioning and look at your life through the eyes of plenty. There is so much beauty and love. Opportunities and divine synchronicities destined to support your dreams abound and are lined up for you. Yet, it's sometimes difficult to discern it all because you're bombarded with too much information and stimulation, distracting you from the truth that all is well. Sometimes all this overflow can be overwhelming, and you may find yourself responding with empathy overload. Empathy overload occurs when you tune in to the collective angst and fear about impending changes and uncertainties. It's unmanageable. You feel like you're drowning in those emotions. It's time to allow yourself to detach, bring yourself back to your life, restore your faith in a power greater than you, and remind yourself to focus on your smaller personal universe, which is much easier to manage. In this way, you know that you are a conduit for life's blessings and can share them with others, making this perception of overflow profoundly positive. Instead of focusing on the bigger outside of you, sometimes it's just important to focus on the smaller personal universe, and that's you and whomever you're living with, including whether or not that person is a good fit and considers your universe their universe and vice versa, and you're actually sharing a universe, or they're only self-consumed with their own universe and trying to have you fit in it to the detriment or diminishing of your own, right? Too much overwhelm. Refocus on your world and who is a part of your world, and vice versa. Focus on the task at hand and the small things right in front of you, and not everything else, what everybody else needs and what everybody else wants. Like, sometimes you just have to be like, okay, what do I need and what do I want? And what are the people who consider my needs and wants, what do they need and want? Because they're considering me like I'm considering me, which means I should also consider them because they're not considering them when they're considering me. Right? Equal exchange of energy. They're considering me, so I'll consider them. And if no one is considering you, you better be damn fucking considering yourself. For real. For real. What needs to be remembered, Spirit, please? Present. Yeah. Your present is the present, right? Play on words. There's no coincidences. The present is a gift. Present, what is going on in your present, is a gift. Live in the moment and be able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. That's your here and now. That's your moment to moment. Your present right now will not be your present at noon tomorrow. It will not be your present a year from now. Yesterday has no fucking business in your present. And to be fair, the future that's not here yet really doesn't either. You can't plan anticipating something that hasn't happened yet because it may or may not happen. You can plan for the future that you want and take actions towards the future that you want, but you can't take actions based on a future event that has or hasn't happened yet, because it may or may not happen. So why would you plan as if it happened when it hasn't? Stay in your present. Plan for the future. Don't choose based off a future that hasn't happened yet. There's a difference. Remember to stay in the present. Where you are right now and what you're focusing on right now is what needs your attention. Who is in your present moment is what needs your attention. Understand and remember, you are always in your present. You are never removed from your present. If you do not exist, you have no present. Heed who is in your present. And when there is no one else in your present, you focus on you. Do not overwhelm yourself with anyone not in your present. And if you don't want something or someone in your present anymore because it's overwhelming, remove them from your present. Remove your presence. And go focus on what you want to focus on. It's like being in a whole fucking crowded room and you don't want to be there anymore. It's too much energy and you just want to go outside. Separate your energy. Maybe you don't even want to be there after a while and you just want to go home. It's no different. That's your guidance from spirit. All right. So Iolite, you've got the courage to do this. As soon as you align, right? As soon as you choose to align and you understand that spirit is not giving you options. It is playing hardball with you, and you have to focus on what's in front of you, even if that's just you. Okay? Thank you very much for being a part of this event. Thank you for allowing your healing to ripple to the healing of others, because without your presence during this event, somebody else wouldn't be able to resonate to this message and receive the healing guidance that they need in divine time. So thank you for participating and being present, not just for yourself, but for everybody else. Thank you for being present. My love and gratitude is here for you. Until next time, take care.